You guys kinda asked for it, so here is the answer to that. No one asked for that, but fuck it. Yeah. Time for another Rangerino. A lot of things going on in my mind from the last time. I always think like I have nothing to say. I think just one or two tiny topics, and then it's a 30-minute video. Yeah, I've listened to your feedback, and since there is none, I have nothing to improve on. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated. At the moment, I'm sick. Something to do, whatever, you know. It's not just that. It's also stomach cramps. Too much too soon, you know. I wanted to be like the 100%, but it wasn't possible. It doesn't matter. What matters is I was talking to somebody about a certain subject. This sort of subject also didn't sit well in my stomach, ironically speaking, you know. So one thing is the thing with, how should I put this? One person telling me, yeah, I love when a poor person comes to talk to people because the poor person is able to do something, which is in itself quite pathetic, but if you need it, why not? So that's one thing. And the other thing about this is a very soft context, very soft environment. But I think for the future it would be best to never tell anybody the truth. Lie, constantly lie. And if they tell you, I want to hear the truth, this is the part where you lie wrong. Never ever tell them the truth. People can't handle it. Like seriously. Like 5 gold rules. Like one rule was like, was just too good. It was like, if you come to visit somebody and the food is not good, don't complain. So I could leave you in this illusion, you know? Let's make everything more fake. Coming from the person who tries to be honest and whatnot, you know? How about more fakeness? Yeah, but it's a golden rule, so the fakeness is okay. So we need some sort of fake golden rule. So what if my fake golden rule is lying? No, that's different. But why is it different though? You know? That's why I say we all should lie more. Lie more and tell less, you know? And this is quite important for me. Just tell what the people want to hear. Don't think about the actual content per se. Think about more what the person wants to hear, you know? And yeah. Because in a couple of decades maybe, the person might realize, I think the truth would have been better, but I was not ready. And since I formed my environment to have this kind of feedback loop of lies, incorrect values, untrue data, corrupted data, therefore I have only myself to blame. And this might sound like some bitterness from my side, but yeah, no, it's just it's a solid protection mechanism, and I think I should use it, you know, take it serious. It has quite some advantages. Why go through all this hassle and shit if you don't need it, you know? And that is the kernel of what I'm saying, you know? What else can I say? Last couple of 2 days it was warm, and I thought it was warm. This morning, this week was mostly focused on like, I think you should tell me what it will be, you know? This week, a little bit of running for school stuff, doing a little bit of multimedia with Black Hole. For Mac it's Black Hole. For Linux it's, what is this? Jack and PipeWire and ALSA, you know, advanced Linux, sound, audio. Not the video. Yeah. For Windows, it's usually voice meter, and it's quite interesting. You have to jump through all the loops and the root and the rules and the reverse, front flips and whatnot to make this shit work. And I've gotta admit, from an audio driver side, the core audio is quite big, you know. It's just one audio driver and that is it. While on Windows you have your 3 old legacy kind of things, and on what is it? On Linux you have like 20 alternatives, and the one is like total paralysis. And on Windows it's also nice that you have the legs option still left, but still you're kind of forced with this one option, you know, option paralysis, which is quite interesting. And yeah, even though my favorite positions are some sort of, you know, I still look at it critically, at all the OSs, what does it do and how do we make it work. And I've talked the talk, I've partially walked the walk. Dare I say, I don't want to finish the walk because of time management shit. That's a different subject. In other news, just like I was going to work, that ship, I was in English, I was over there. Yeah. I thought I'd be capable of processing normal food again. Apparently not. I was so close. I'm telling you, I was so close to getting myself like mouth food. But yeah, I kind of skipped it on purpose. I don't know if that was good or not. Yeah, probably it was good. But yeah, I also feel like the exhaustion of yeah, I had like 20 to 30 hours of sleep, you know, sweating like crazy. It's nice being like somewhat comfortable again. You know, it's the stomach thing to always perfect on one hand. I'd rather have like the ability to spend more time with work. But I don't know how it is about you. But if like the sickness kicks in and the diarrhea, you know, I'm literally shitting out the magnesium. I can feel the magnesium was like the final last brick. I think this is like some magnesium depot in my back. You know, when I shit this stuff out, I get back pains, and I think this is literally the magnesium depleting from me. The moment I refill the magnesium, do some back muscle training, whatever, it's okay again. But yeah, I kind of rot away from a physical point. Keep on doing the 10,000 steps, which brings me to the next level. Yeah, I need to get into bodybuilding. Yeah, nah, you don't have to overdo it, but come on, seriously. Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. Every year I need to increase the sports meter, you know. I had some back pain issues a couple of years ago because of sitting too much in front of the PC. This will get only worse. And it's quite funny. You know, like, how much do you need to tell yourself this fucking lie that if your body forces you, that it's fun, you know? Your body says you have to do sports because your body forces you, and it tells you, and everyone says so, and you don't have to think about it. It's good. Don't reflect on it. It's just the way it is. And I do not agree with that. Am I allowed to dislike it? That's the question. And then yes, yeah, sure. But then make it at least more attractive. Like I said before, I'm literally held in gunpoint, you know, at the back. So what should I do? What should I do with this mental? Nothing except yeah, something. Or do shit that you don't want to do. Right? Do shit I don't want to do. Which is some form of abuse, if you look at it from a physical point of view. Millions of years of evolution. But you're not able to sit with it. But it's not just a couple of houses. Yeah. not helping that every supermarket, when you look at it, 99.9%, maybe 99.5%, okay? Let's make it 98, okay? 98% of the supermarket stuff is like highly processed stuff which will kill you. And I'm also part of this systematic issue, so to say. I'm also participating. But you don't need that there should be no regulations. And bumping a little Nutri sticker score there apparently is just too basic. It's a little too late, it's not enough. So the question is, how do you fix this? You need to like supervise your own diet and get a lot of sleep and the fucking caretaker steps. Yeah? I used to do like crazy shit and just continue with the living. It's kind of kid, the line where I have to stop is not so blurry anymore. It's quite right in front of me. Pretty nice. Good work. I have to do this shit another 50 years for some shitty pension, so I can collect, bottles, where I get, bongo vouchers, Germany, I don't know what is it, and those I can submit to get almost the rent that I need to pay for the stuff. Possibly thinking, Merlin, who's 70, how fucked will he be? How fucking fucked will he be? Because we have one person coping, saying, yeah, it's not a problem, it's a problem. The other person saying it's not a problem, it's a problem. And both not admitting that it's a problem. And I'm suffering because it's a problem, but hey, it's not a problem. Just because the solution is a clear sight, just because you know the answer, just because it's logical, just because you've learned this or have been indoctrinated for 60, 70 years doesn't mean you know the solution. Just keep ignoring, just keep ignoring. And it would be nice if ignoring following stuff, someone will finally acknowledge this is the problem, this is the elephant in the room. There are ways to fix this, how do we fix this? Bad will it get? Well, and you don't need to be a magician to see that this is a painful path. Insurance, health insurance in Germany has like an inspirational model. The inspirational model is America. Why wouldn't they? Because there's more financial gain. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. This fucking sucks. It'll get worse. So the only way out of this is to be, sadly, financially independent. Also possible in the next category. So you have your health, you have your work, then you have your financial stuff, which means you're forced to study economics. Just so you can make a living, because let's suppose I even try to be a hunter-gatherer, the government come and kick my ass, they'd lock me up, put me in, sanitarium, feed me drugs, lobotomize me, not lobotomize, but more drugs, This is like the funny part. They say, no, we stopped the lobotomization part, but we give you twice as